In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a soft shell crab sushi roll. Okay, so you begin by wetting your hands in some water and just shake it off. Then you pick up your rice, 160 grams, cover about a little bit more than half of the nori sheet with the rice. Use the entire nori sheet this time, because the soft shell crab is quite bulky, and with half a sheet you can't close it. Well, you can, but it will be a small roll, and I prefer to have them nice and chunky, have a lot of crab in there. Okay, so you add a little bit of masago fish eggs over the rice. Try to cover as much of the rice as possible. Okay. Alright, so I've covered the rice. Now I'm going to flip it over and have the empty side away from me. Now what you want to do is get your soft shell crab, this is a whole one in here, and just going to split it in half. It's a bit too big otherwise. Right. You take your half and you place it over. Preferably have a couple pieces of the crab sticking out the end. It makes it nice for exposition. Now we add a little bit of red peppers, paprikas, and then some okonomiyaki sauce. This is great stuff for with tempura. It's amazing. It's sort of like a Japanese barbecue sauce. We add a little bit of lettuce to give the roll some volume on the inside. Now for the rolling. Bring the mat over with the content, close, and bring it nori to nori. And then just firm it up. And now move forward and firm it up again. And repeat the process until you reach the end of the mat. And then the roll is complete. Alright, that in itself is already a beautiful roll. But we're going to top it off with a little bit of sliced avocado. Now what we do is just spread it out over our hand. Now I've already pre-cut this into very thin slices, about 1 to 2 millimeters thick. Just half an avocado should be enough to cover the entire roll. Now you add some cling film over it, and with a normal rolling mat, press down the avocado and glue it to the roll. The rice will stick to the avocado and it will just stay fixed. Now you cut the roll with the plastic still over it. Don't worry about pieces going into the roll, that doesn't happen, as long as you have a really sharp knife. This is a shun. It's an amazing knife. And you cut off the end piece. Now, the way I normally show it in my videos is I normally cut it in half and then quarters, and then the quarters into eighths. But how I normally cut it is I begin at one end and end at the other end. So I just slice. I more or less know what thickness to slice, and I just slice like this. There's not really any need to do eighths, or halves, quarters, and then eighths. Now let's do some presentation for it.